right, welcome. It is Sarah Michaels here, your marketing mentor, helping you attract your perfect prospect, automate your business, and live your dream life. And in today's tutorial, I am just going to show you how to, number one, boost a post on your page, and number two, how to actually create an advertisement. I do recommend watching some of the other videos that I've done, like how do I know if I should advertise? What should I set my budget at? All those things, because I'm not going to cover those in this video. I am going to assume that you have your website if you need one, you know what your marketing budget should be, and you're probably maybe like working with someone on your ads, because otherwise, when you're advertising on Facebook, if you don't know what you're doing or you're brand new, this can be a really easy way to just kind of like throw money into a black hole and not have it be returned. So make sure that you have your image ready that you're going to be using, the copy, and we're going to start to boosting. So a boosted post is a post on your page that the entire page can see. And when you're boosting it, you're just like boosting it to your page, your followers, people you want to see your post. So generally, one of my mentors taught me, and she had like a 30-day way to build your influence with Facebook ads, which was pretty cool. And anyways, she said that in this portion of growing, your boosted posts are probably going to be really great for getting more eyeballs on your page and getting more people to follow, connect with, and like your page. So, a lot of examples of a good boosted post would be maybe you do a live video or a live training, or maybe you have like a singular post, like one of those posts I teach you how to create that's going to be like a hook magnet moneymaker one. Those are posts that you can also just leave boosted and like just leave those running. So whatever you're going to do, you're going to post that photo to your page, put the copy in there, and then literally you're just going to click on boost post. That's it. It's so easy. You're going to go in here, you will select, you'll see a couple options. It'll ask what you want the goal to be. So we're going to change this to get more video views. Again, that's usually best if you want more eyeballs on your page. If you want people to send you a message, you could select this. This is really good if you have those automated responses pre-written into Facebook or Instagram. If you don't know how to do that, I can show you. It's really awesome. So if you're like, hey, comment group, and I'll send you the information, then it will trigger when they send you a DM or a comment. It will then trigger that message to start. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, if you want them to click a link, you're probably going to click website purchases or video views. We'll go ahead and click on save. Now, under here, you can choose whether you want to have a button or a message at all. Sometimes if you want your post to look like it's like a newsfeed ninja, like, ooh, people don't, they don't know that it's an ad because there's no button. You'll have to decide whether or not the button would be appropriate for your ad, or you could ask your ad coach. And then down here, it's going to automatically give you their version of who they think you should target to, or you can go ahead and select and create your own audience, which I highly recommend doing. You will select your target audience. So whether you want to target, mainly men, mainly women, or all, you can select that option. And then you can typically choose the age range. Now, for me, a lot of times my ideal audience is 25 to about 45 or 50. And I'm usually marketing towards women. And then you can type in, okay, what location do I want to set? If your product or service is only in one specific country, make sure that you only send it to that country. Otherwise, you're spending ad dollars to market worldwide when you don't need to do that. Underneath of these special interests is where you can tag or target specific features. So for example, if I was looking to target spa owners who were interested in wholesale luxury goods, female entrepreneurs, travel, These are all things that I can type into the special interests. And the more deep that you know your customer, the more you've done that ideal customer profiling and you know what they're looking for, you know where they're shopping online, you can really understand your clients, you can get your ad in front of them. And then once you finish that, you'll click on Save Audience. I'm not going to do that right now, but you would click on Save Audience, and then you can always re-advertise to this audience again if it, you know, if it is profitable and if it's working. And then the last thing you're going to do is choose how long do you want your post to run and what do you want the budget to be. So I can see that if my post is at $1,400 or $14 per day for 7 days, it's going to give you the estimated amount of people reached and the estimated amount of video views. Now, personally, I usually don't let an ad go under 10 days. I will usually run it for 10 to 14 days minimum, and then I will do or set whatever I want my daily ad budget to be. If I want $5 a day, you can see, let's see, the minimum budget is $1 per day. So your budget needs to be, oh, this is the total budget here. Okay, so if my total budget is $75, and it's going to run for 12 days. It's going to say, all right, this is how many people you're going to reach. We estimate this is how many people will see the video. And then it's going to, obviously tell you how much money you're spending. So then you can choose, where do you want this video to be visible? Now, a lot of the times, I will tell you, a lot of the times, an advertisement from Instagram, I usually don't select that unless I know what I'm specifically how it's going to be looking on Instagram. So a lot of times I don't click Instagram. You can decide if you're like, hey, yeah, I want to advertise to people on Instagram. Great. I unselect Messenger. I have found, for me personally, Messenger has not been a profitable place to advertise because it's a separate type of ad, right? So a lot of times in Messenger, the ads that work better are not the same ads that are going on the regular post feeds. So I would unselect Messenger, and then you can go ahead and select Boost Post Now. And then that will boost the post to your page and do the whole thing. Now, the next thing you're going to do is, if you want to create an advertisement or variations of an ad, or you want to like run different things in the background that people aren't seeing on your public page, then this is what you'll do. You'll bring up your page again, and you'll see under here it says Ad Center. The Ad Center is now where you can go and create an ad. And this is going to be, so we're going to do create a new ad. Now, this means that this advertisement here is not visible on my public page. Okay, so it looks almost exactly the same, you guys. It's almost the same thing that you did when you boosted a post. It's just that this advertisement isn't going to be visible publicly. So again, we're going to go in and change the goal, whatever you want it to be, whether it's website visitors or views. I would probably say website visitors, or you can leave it automatic and see how it converts. And then this is where you are typing all of that information that's in the ad. And then we're going to go down here. Okay. So then this is where you will add the image or video. You will put the headline in there. Remember, this is your hook. So this is what's going to get a lot of people to click or to look. So make sure you have a good hook. That rhymed. Okay. And then if you're using a button, it's going to say, what do you want the button to say? I will say that if you're doing some kind of an application, the apply now button is great. Otherwise, I a lot of times will just select the learn more option, because it feels like a very open-ended, safe option. They don't feel like they're clicking to download or like book now or call now. Like, a lot of these feel very like extra. And if someone clicks on learn more, it's just like, oh, I can learn more if I want to, or not. Okay, don't worry about special ad category. Again, this is where you set your audience and then your duration and your budget. So it's the same thing. Make sure that you, when you're setting your budget, you're watching to make sure that you're not like oversetting it, because this is the daily budget. So if I want to run my ad for 12 days and I'm doing $1 a day, that is going to bring me approximately, it's saying, this many link clicks and views. So I guess it really depends on what you're doing here. If you're wanting to go with, let's say you're going to do $5 a day, it's telling me that it's going to reach 1 to 3,000 people, 34 to 98 link clicks, and it'll cost me $60. I could do $10 a day. Okay, and then this is what it's telling me. They're estimating that's how many people are going to click my link. Okay? And from there on out, it really is about, okay, is my ad converting? Is it not converting? Is it the copy? Is it this? Is it the messaging? And really getting to tweak it, which is why I definitely recommend getting help, because learning from people who have run ads, who are know what they're doing with copywriting, who are able to like coach you and help you, will definitely prevent you from just bleeding money on Facebook ads, because it can get really pricey to experiment. And if you don't have a lot of that extra money right now, then you really want to make sure that you're making the most of what you have by getting someone to help you. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it gives you a brief overview. If you have questions, again, I am offering, as of right now, I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this, but I am offering pocket coaching where you can get access to me, and you can just like ask me questions, and that's been super fun, and I've been enjoying that. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, I have more resources, courses, and coaching options down below in the description, and plenty of free training content on the YouTube. So make sure that you go ahead and click on subscribe, like, and the bell so you get notified when new training videos drop every week. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.